Feel like when you say couple goals and you look at me and my relationship, you're looking at the highlight reel and you feel like it's like always good and it's perfect. And I'm putting forth this air of perfection. And I don't ever want you to believe that.
The goal of us practicing reconciliation, married 17 years, have overcome
a whole lot.
A lot, losing our home, sleeping in the basement, and being able to build a business, a profitable business, have 3 kids that are healthy.
How many times have you seen a celebrity couple online and thought, I want what they have?
But do we really know what they actually have?
So today we are talking just about that, celebrity couples we admire, but we're also asking a bigger question. What actually makes a relationship couple goals?
All right, so listen, I'm Words Taylor, and welcome to the podcast, The Work Behind the Vows. As you all can see, we got a new set here that we're doing, trying out here. All right, and I'm with my beautiful and lovely, talented wife, Miss Julanda Taylor, and we got a fun episode for you all. I'm excited about this one.
We do, and so this is The Work Behind the Vows, where we have real conversations about daily choices and the healing work that holds marriages together. And like Word said, today is fun, okay? Today, we are talking about relationship goals. And what are we really looking at? Okay, let's just be real there. Let's start with what do we even mean when we say relationship goals? What does that look like?
So when I say relationship goals, I'm talking about a couple that is exhibiting a certain amount of characteristics and connection and longevity. That's what I'm looking at. So I'm looking at how long have they actually been consistent in their marriage.
Longevity matters.
Longevity definitely matters to me. If you're my couple's goal, couple goals, longevity matters because that shows. I know marriages go through ebbs and flows. Like we've already talked about, I know that there are going to be times where everything is not all good. But your longevity tells me that you are consistently fighting through those things, or you're consistently working through those things. You're consistently apologizing. You're consistently trying and working towards something, the growth of your marriage.
Okay, so I'm going to go the opposite of that and ask.
Okay.
Have you never seen a relationship or a couple stay together and they weren't doing those things?
Yeah, but they end.
See, I don't think so. I think back to...
I can name several that ended.
Of those that end, but we have examples of those that didn't and should have.
But are they still together now?
Yes.
Okay, how do we know they're not healthy now?
So this is what I'm saying. Let me give you my understanding of why I don't think longevity can be just one of the main factors.
Well, this is mine.
That's why this is a conversation.
Okay. But this is mine though.
But because with regard to longevity, there are so many couples, when I think about generations before us, there were so many couples who stayed together because that's what we're supposed to do. Yet we were unhappy. I think about my mother and my stepfather. They were together till death. So it's not, and that was not a healthy relationship.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. Like longevity matters. That does show that there's some time there, right? But beyond that,
it shows that there's still effort there, that you're still working through issues, that you're still like choosing your partner or whatever. I'm not specifically talking about if you're in an abusive relationship and you just don't have a way out. I'm talking about those that have withstood the struggle of I'm trying to become one with this person.
Yes.
And there is a struggle in that, but I'm going to stay in it.
You're talking about the positive relationships, right?
Not just, it's healthy. Like
absolutely.
The healthiness
absolutely healthy relationships.
Like we're going through these things now, but even in those other relationships, longevity is a pillar for me. When I'm talking about relationship goals, longevity is a pillar.
I think longevity is something that definitely should be considered. I think so that's like when you see a relationship that has lasted and withstood the test of time, it does make you give it a second thought. However, I think another thing for me that matters is what are their values? Like what are the morals that they put forth to the world, right? What do they stand for and stand on? Those kind of things matter because a long toxic relationship is not goals.
Yeah, I mean, we can play devil's advocate with all of those things because they can they can value adding a third person in their marriage, right? So that's what I'm saying. So it's based off of, the relationship goal is based off of like, you have a certain level of values and they match those values.
Yes, that's good.
That's the difference. Like, I have a look of what longevity looks like.
Absolutely.
And they match that, or at least what I can see. Because I mean, we're talking about celebrity couples, so I don't know.
There's that part there. Yeah, you don't know
what's behind the scenes, but I can, like, some of the couples I feel like we'll name. I'm like, when we talk about 15, 20 years in marriage, it's like we can kind of guesstimate on what you've been through. And the fact that you all are still showing up and it, you presenting the healthy look and all that stuff and the longevity, I'm like, okay, that's couple goals.
So our definition of couple goals, does it take into consideration anything like success? Like, does that indicate whether you are goals or not? If you are,
yes, no, not success as in like I'm going to define it. Success as in, when we look at this couple, can they come and move in agreement? Bible talks about how can two people walk together unless they be agreed. So success to me looks different.
Yeah.
You all said you were. I don't care how many books were sold. You said you were gonna write a book together. You announced it. You put it out. Y'all did it together. I'm rocking with that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that you all are trying different things together. I like that you all are showing effort together. I like that you have different projects together. I like that you all planned a vacation and it actually happened together. Those are signs of success. You look at the kids.
Okay.
And what
I was about to go there.
What kids are doing. Somebody that's on my list. I'm looking at their kids and their kids are winning.
Okay.
So to me, there's a level of success that you all had with teaching principles. There's a certain characteristic. There's a certain values that you handed down. Yes, success matter. And if you all build something that is sustainable, yes, that matters as well. That's a couple goal.
I agree.
Yeah,
I think absolutely you hit it right on the head. Like, are we looking at friendships? Are we looking at their children? Are we looking at their appearance, right?
Yes.
How they present themselves to the world. Absolutely. So have we fully defined like what couples goals means in this conversation?
I'm defining for me what I look at.
You're defining for us because we're on this episode. We are coming to a conclusion on what couple goals are.
You put yours in there. I'm telling you, if you see me type couple goals under there, then I'm looking at, man, this couple has demonstrated some longevity. They have great character as far as what I've seen, meaning there's no drama centered around them or scandal centered around them or anything like that. So I love that. So that lets me know there's a certain level of value system there. I'm looking at how are their kids presenting themselves, and I love that. I'm looking at the business aspect of things. Are they working together, creating income? Can they, investments or whatever? Do they have something that is sustainable for their family as well?
Right.
I'm looking at, are they believers? All right. Do they?
Yeah, that's a big one.
And not even faith. But it's like, what God do you believe in? Do you believe in the one true God, or are you all the way out? Are you just everywhere?
Say so many things that bring up so many more questions for me. Like, so
Jesus Christ is Lord.
Jesus Christ is Lord. Absolutely. So does that mean that couples who practice different religions, they're not goals?
That's not a goal for me.
Okay, that's it.
That's not a couple goal.
Okay.
I don't want to serve a false God, or I don't want to be like or move towards the direction of a couple that is serving a false God.
And that's the thing. So when we say couple goals, and I'm saying we as in us, but I think also we as in a society, I think we see something within that couple that we want to emulate, or we want to we want to attain, right? A level that we want to attain. And so if I am looking at a couple and they do not reflect where I am either in the direction I am going, or you know what I'm saying, or where I aspire to be, then you're not goals. So that's why That's why.
But that's the true like definition of the goal. It's like I don't have it currently, and this is something that I want to work toward.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I just wanted to clarify. Like, that's why like I'm bringing up like longevity. Yeah, that matters, but longevity don't mean a lot by itself. That type of stuff. So another thing is, I just want to make an important distinction. You said they don't have drama. For my definition, because I'm gonna say we had a whole lot of drama. My definition, there's gonna be some drama. There's gonna be some drama. For my definition, I don't care. I don't care about the drama or the scandal. I think that life happens because life happens to all of us. The Bible tells us that we are all sinners and we all fall short.
Yeah, because you've had a couple scandals.
You are the scandal, okay? But not just that. Not that the drama happened, the scandal happened, but how did we recover?
For sure.
Did we take accountability for the actions that we had?
Yeah, right.
Have we moved forth? What is our message that we put forth as a family? That means more to me. Like that could be a couple goals, right?
I can agree to that.
We had some situationships. Yeah. What she call it? We had some
entanglement.
Entanglements. Okay. We had some entanglements. Yeah. I don't know that they recovered well from that.
Yeah,
we had some entanglements, right?
For sure.
But it's like, how do we move forward from that? So.
Also, I would say that's another thing for me when I say couple goals is they both have to have bodies that we will want.
Then we ain't nobody's goal. Because we've been on a weight loss plan for the last 15 years.
Listen, we may not be, okay? Or that may not be a part of their thing.
Their definition, right.
Some of y'all tell us in the comments, like, can we be y'all couple goals even though I'm not at my...
Even though I'm on the journey, been on the journey since, I was...
Even though I'm not at my weight goal, can I still be your couple goal? And if not, then you can have us as the couple goals for your top 4 things and find somebody else for the weight goal.
No.
Okay?
Let's be serious though, because I will say, and this is a little shift, I actually don't like being called somebody's couple goals.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I feel like it puts pressure
on
you and your relationship. And I feel
this
like
podcast puts pressure on you and your relationship.
I mean, it does, but it doesn't. Because I'm just being me.
Yeah.
The good, bad, and the indifferent. Like if you like it or not, I'm okay. Yeah, right. But this is the thing though. I feel like when you say couple goals, and this may just be my interpretation of what it is, right? It may not actually be what it is. But I feel like when you say couple goals and you look at me and my relationship, you're looking at the highlight reel and you feel like it's like always good and it's perfect. Right, and I'm putting forth this air of perfection. Yeah. And I don't ever want you to believe that.
But I don't think, based off of the podcast episodes that we've put out, and the 3-hour documentary, I don't think anyone that is going to listen to our podcast that would say, ooh, they're perfect. No, it's not happening.
It still just makes me feel that way. And so don't call me couple goals.
We're not presenting that way either.
But you could say, like, I like a lot about your relationship. And I would aspire to...
I could be y'all couple goal. Then.
He could be it by himself. But listen, if you want the insight, go ahead and send me a DM. I'll let you know.
The goal of us practicing reconciliation,
absolutely,
married 17 years,
absolutely,
have overcome
a whole lot.
A lot, losing our home, sleeping in the basement, and being able to build a business, a profitable business, have 3 kids that are healthy, not overweight. And that's
be on a weight loss journey for 15 plus years.
Now that's different.
Okay. Anyway, so let's hop into the segment that I know you've been waiting for.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, and this is the couples draft. Okay, so
we're just gonna name all the couples that came to our mind.
Okay,
and then we're going to do our own top 5. And then we're trying to figure out, we're going to do individual top 5s. And then we're going to debate on what's the one top 5. Okay. So we're going to get this. I think it's like
try to have a 1 hour episode. I don't know if this is going to work out, because if you have not noticed in all of our podcasts, there tends to be a difference of opinion between my husband and I when we get down to the nitty gritty of like, things that we got to chronicleize and put in order. So,
yeah, let's go. Let's get into it now.
There are 3 questions we need to ask.
Okay.
So every time you are putting a couple up, why did you choose them?
Mm-hmm.
What specific quality do you admire from them? And is that quality something we actually practice? Okay, you go first.
Okay, well, let's just name all the couples.
See, that's the thing. I cannot name all the couples. Okay.
You don't have the list?
No.
Okay,
I don't. I have cards in my hand.
I'll pull up the list.
I'll
pull up the list. Okay. All right. So our list for the couples that we're going off of, that we're going to draft from, are... We have Nelly and Ashanti, Barack and Michelle, Sierra and Russell, Devale and Khadeen. That's it, right? Boris Kojo and Nicole Ari Parker, Grant Hill and Tamia, Kev on stage, so Kevin and Melissa Fredericks, Beyonce and Jay-Z, Angela Bassett and Courtney B. Vance, Viola Davis and Julius Tennant, Denzel and Paulette Washington, Kirk and Tammy Franklin, Sterling K. Brown and Ryan Michelle, E.T. the Hip Hop Preacher and Dee Dee, and Savannah and LeBron James.
Yes. I need y'all to know some of these people in this list, they're actually my best friends and they don't know. I just want you to know that. I just want you to know. I got a lot of celebrity friends. They just don't know it.
So from that list, I want you all, the list that we just said, you all type below who's your top 5.
Okay.
Out of that list, we're going to do our own individual top 5s, but our goal is to only leave here with a total of 5.
Okay.
So we might have some that we agree on right away and that match, and, we'll see.
Yes. If you want, I can start.
Okay. Okay. You want to start?
I can.
Okay, cool.
I'm going to first nominate Barack and Michelle Obama. Okay. I admire their relationship. I admire the way that Michelle, first of all,
you read
Becoming and watched Becoming, and she is like my auntie and she doesn't know. So I admire the way that she supported him and helped him in pursuing his career, but also throughout that worked really hard to not lose herself.
Right.
And to still pursue what she identified as her level of success in her box. And she didn't get overwhelmed and overcome by being married to the president of the United States of America.
That's good. That's
okay.
Good. Yeah, that's
Go
good.
ahead.
What, you don't have anything about Barack?
Oh, well, listen.
That's crazy.
Barack is very handsome. And he's a great husband. I like the way that he honors her. I throughout, even because this is the thing. So when he was president, they were going at her. They were going at her in so many disrespectful ways. He not once stepped out of character, but always stood firm and authoritative in the way that he protected her.
Right.
You wouldn't have been the same way.
Right.
You would have been up there.
I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something.
You getting us kicked out of the White House.
I'm gonna say something. First of all, okay.
It'd be some cussing. It would have been all of that.
And I'm gonna talk about their kids' foreheads and everything else. Y'all coming at my wife? Let's look at your kid.
Listen.
Let's look at their big feet and the fact that what I'm saying.
Stop it. And I believe I like the way that he protected. I love the way that you protect because it makes me the way that you protect kind of feeds into my my ratchetness.
This is ridiculous.
I'm not as demure as Michelle. But I like that. I like that about him. He was a phenomenal husband and dad. Okay.
I'm gonna go with, I do have Barack and Michelle on my list. So they can go ahead.
Number one all day.
They can go ahead and go. I don't know if they're number one, but they can go ahead and go. My only skepticism is I don't know that they are believers.
True.
I haven't heard them necessarily confess the name of Jesus Christ and as their Lord and Savior. And there's a lot of policies that he allowed to go through that kind of goes against our belief system. So therefore, but I'm rocking with as a couple.
Right. That's what I look at.
I love the just the pursuit. I love that, man, you're president, right? But also you still have to be a husband and a father.
Right.
As well as making decisions for the entire country while making decisions as a husband and while making decisions as a father.
Yes.
And still having to provide and protect and be present.
Absolutely.
And still after 2 terms, you all are still showing up together. Your kids are still seemingly healthy and all of those things. It's like, I like that.
Yeah.
I like, and it's not like there hasn't been attacks that have come at you.
Right.
Your marriage has been on display. You as a person have been put on display. Your character has been questioned. All of these things, your kids taking photos of, and your wife been called all type of names and all of these, and there's so many allegations and all. To do all of that and go through, your marriage withstand that?
Yeah.
That's what I mean by the longevity. And there's a certain value system that is there.
Yeah.
There's a certain value of like, hey, we're going to get through this together.
Yeah.
We're not going to turn against each other. So many couples you see, like, soon as the fire hit, they're turning at each other.
Right.
And it's like, no, it's us against them.
The world.
Not the other way around. So I value that. I love the longevity of that. I love the fact that they're 2 intelligent people.
Yeah.
And that he's in the highest office in the country. It's like, that's incredible. And I would also double down on what you said, which was she was still present for herself as well. And I think you told me about the book where Barack asked her about her ex-boyfriend and was like, man, you what if you would have married him? Or something like that. And she was like, well, if I would have married him,
he would have been president.
He would have been president. I was like, I ain't mad at that.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
I ain't mad at that. Like, so they're on my list as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just want to say we're not getting through this entire list if this is going to be the dialogue for each couple.
It might be. It might be. Okay, but
so we commercials.
So we both, of our 5, we both have Barack and Michelle. Are we in agreement on that?
We are.
Okay, so they're gonna go on the list, but they're not number 1. Not for me, but they're on the list.
Okay.
Okay. My next, on my top 5, I got
You about to say somebody that I don't even got. I'm just letting you know now.
Okay, listen. All right, hear me out on this one. Okay. I have Q and Monica McCall.
I don't even know who that is. First of all, Love and Basketball is not
the greatest love story of all time. Q and Monica McCall, they're on this list.
They're not, because they're not a real couple and they're not real people. First of all,
they are
Sanaa Lathan
goals. They're both hoopers.
Omar Epps is married to the girl from Total.
Sanaa
Lathan is not married. She's out here living her best single life.
What you're not going to do
What we're not going to do is
you're not going to take away from my fantasy and my couple's goals. Okay?
They ain't making a list.
That's
ladies and
on
gentlemen.
mine. Okay,
we can move
let
on.
me talk about why I picked them.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Okay, because they withstood
toxicity,
trial,
toxicity.
You said you were cool with a little scandal.
Toxicity.
They withstood, and then she played for his heart.
Oh my gosh.
They took it to the court.
So we need to do a whole nother episode on toxicity and trauma bonding.
They took it to the court.
Okay.
Okay. And my man said, yo, double or nothing. And at the end, they had a baby. She's in the WNBA. My man was in the NBA, so they had great careers. All of that. Are you in agreement?
No. Moving on, I'm gonna go with
it's crazy.
Devale and Khadeen. Okay.
I knew you were gonna pick them.
You did. Okay.
I knew you were gonna pick them.
Now let me tell you, this is the thing
You've
about
been rocking
them.
with them for a minute.
I have. Now the funny thing was, I want to say, how did I come across them? I came across them because of the podcast.
Right.
Back then it was called Dead Ass. It's something different now.
Yeah, for sure.
That's still like in the tagline. I don't remember, but I listened to it still. But it was coming across their podcast, hearing what they believe, their values, the structure of their family. They have, I believe, four or five boys.
Mm-hmm.
Hearing their story of how they met in college and how they dated. He went to the NFL. He came out. Like, just seeing the grind and the struggle and the love and the protection and everything that they put out. First of all, I was like, that's us.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I immediately, when I immediately was connected to them, I was like, oh my gosh, that is us. Like that is our story. Yeah. That is our lineage of what we've done and where we've gone.
Yep. I've seen clips. I like the way he leads his boys.
Yes.
I like the way he leads, period. And he and his wife conversations.
Yes.
You all are very similar. She's a little spicy.
Mm-hmm.
I could tell. I saw them on the Breakfast Club. Mm-hmm. I like what they were saying. I like that they have separate careers.
Yes.
And they're growing, but also that, they have a career together, the podcast and things they're doing.
And shout out because Devale is in all the Tyler Perry stuff now.
Yeah, okay. He's getting it.
And he's getting it. He's doing better. And Khadeen is now in Tyler Perry's show too.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yes, she is. Okay, so, you know what I'm saying? Like they're doing what they're doing.
I don't have them on my list though. So we might have to fight for that one.
I would win.
But here's the thing. I'm rocking with them though.
Okay, so
I rock with them, but I don't know if they make the final top 5.
We are not gonna have a final 5. I need you to know.
Let's just see. We'll see. Because I feel like this list.
So wait. You did 2, and I did 2.
I didn't do 2.
You did do 2.
No.
You agreed with Barack and Michelle. You went and gave your parts about Barack and Michelle, and then you just did your made up couple. So we need to do a break. We got a commercial because we do have sponsors that we need to go ahead and shoot to. Okay? So we're going to shoot to them now because we have already been over. See y'all in a minute.
Okay, so first of all, I appreciate you all watching the episode. Thank you so much. But I don't just want you to watch it. I want you to also subscribe. I want you to make sure that you're subscribing to the podcast and that you're in tune with everything that we're doing. That's why my wife and I prepared a training just for you so you can get access to it. It's our marriage golden ticket. Well, we're going to show you how to start to reconnect, all right, and just restore your marriage the way you want to. So you can start reconciling, so you can start to have more intimacy, more healthy communication, all of the above, right? The marriage golden ticket. Only thing you got to do is go ahead and visit theworkbehindthevows.com or use the link below in the description, and we got you. You're going to get all things the Work Behind the Vows. All things me and wifey, you're going to get it there. Let's get this work, y'all. Go back to the episode. Let go.
Okay, so welcome back. And we are only 2 on the list, okay? And there's only 1 on the list. Supposedly we're going to get to 5, right?
Okay, cool.
Go ahead.
So my next on the list is Sierra and Russell.
You stole my people.
This would be my top 1. This would be 1 for me, and I would place them 1 over here. Why? The first reason why is they are believers. They confess the name of Jesus Christ. I love how protective Sierra is of Russell.
Absolutely.
I love that she's not going to let you say anything negative about her husband. I saw an episode on Breakfast Club, and she checked them right away like, no, what you're not going to do is say any of these things about my husband. I love Russell and how he leads his family. I love that he's taking on somebody else's child and literally raises this child like it's his child, like it came from his loins. Okay,
thank you.
So,
thank you.
So I also like that they have separate careers and they're very supportive of each other's careers.
Absolutely.
Sierra is very much so aware of what's happening in the football world because of this. And my man is also rocking with, her musically and very supportive. I love the silliness that they do online. They're both fit. They check off. When I say couple goals, they would check off on everything on my list.
Okay, so
number 1.
They're on my list. I don't think I would put them above Barack and Michelle, but they are definitely on my list for all of the reasons that you stated.
Okay.
I forgot to mention, so Khadeen doesn't know she's actually one of my best friends, online, as well as Sierra. And that's why I said that, because these are actually my friends. They don't know that.
Okay. Okay.
But with that being, right, I've watched.
Can you call them?
Can I call them? I can.
Oh, okay.
I can. I believe Instagram has a calling feature now.
FaceTime right now. FaceTime right now.
We're in the middle of a podcast. So, but the thing is, like, I've been with Sierra in her career from the beginning.
Yes.
I've always loved her music.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You talk about the fact that she's fit. For me, it's the knees.
Right.
And the fact that we're the same age and her knees are still doing what mine were doing in the 20s. I'm working on getting back there, Sierra, just so you know.
But her knees are doing a little slower now. I did notice.
You're not going to do. That's what you're not going to do to my friend. That is not what's happening. So anyway, but they are overall, I love seeing the evolution of her relationships and what she's been through, and to know that she is with someone who loves her the way she's supposed to be loved.
Okay.
From what we see on the outside world.
Okay.
That's what it sees. So definitely you stole them off my list.
Okay. No, that's perfect.
Definitely. So we got 2 on the list.
So we got 2 on the list. We're in agreement with them.
Barack and Michelle.
Sierra
and Russell.
And Sierra and Russell are number 1. But we don't even have to focus on that. These are just top 5. We got 2.
Michelle,
okay, go to your next one.
I'm gonna go with some people you don't even really know for real, and that's Grant Hill and Tamia.
See,
Grant Hill, let me tell you, first of all,
we don't even know him as a husband.
You don't know him as a husband.
How you know him as a husband?
I have been rocking with Tamia since she first came out. So when they got together in a relationship, I was right there. Might as well been at the wedding. And okay, when they got together and they were together and they're married, they have children. I think that's a testament to the reality. They got married in the 90s and you know nothing about them and their marriage. You know why?
So they're not how their marriage goes.
Speaks to longevity. They come out and they do videos together often. Oh my. That speaks to their longevity and the lack of toxicity. Okay? The lack of drama.
The lack of public toxicity.
That's all we got. That's all we got.
But I don't know them as a couple.
Because you don't know them.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
But that'll speak a lot. Put in the comments if you know who Grant Hill and Tamia are. And if
I know Grant Hill. I know he's a great hooper.
He was a great hooper. He's a great husband. He's a great father. They got kids together. They have businesses together. He was with her throughout her career. She was with her throughout her music career. And she was with him throughout his basketball career. There was never any discussion of scandal with other women, as all of the basketball players go through.
Not all. You can't just.
A lot of them.
Somebody on my list is not that
right.
doesn't fall into that.
There was never scandal with any of that. They have been ride or die. They have been nothing but positivity.
I've never even seen a picture of them together.
Would you like me to pull up the last video that they put up? Because it was just about a month or so ago. It was about a month or so ago.
You don't have all the answers.
Anyway, because it was their anniversary. Okay? I can tell you. She ain't my friend for real, because I think she's a little older than me, but it don't matter. She can be my auntie.
I respect the longevity. I respect the fact that they're together. I like Grant Hill a lot. I had me some Grant Hills with the patent leather.
Yes, I've loved him since then.
And all of that stuff. Mm-hmm. But no, they wouldn't. They're not on my list though. I don't even know them as a couple. So
that's you.
I've never seen anything. But that's your top 5. They're just not making. We're not
gonna have a final top 5.
We're gonna have it. Okay. My next one. Kev on stage, and Melissa Fredericks. Okay? First of all, again, believers. Both are believers. They are out with it. Okay? Confessing the name of Jesus Christ. My man does not curse. My man has a bald head. I also love how, I'm talking about him as an individual first. I also love how during the COVID situation and all of those things, I love how he used comedy and he put so many people on in position to now help to increase their comedy career. I love the fight. You were the first one to introduce me to on when he was doing All Deaf Media. Is that what it's called, right?
I don't know.
Right? And then so I love that. And then now what shifted it for me when I got a chance, when he finally started getting his wife in on some of the videos, and I got a chance to see her and their interaction and how he treats her and how she treats him and the level of respect, I said, oh, I rock with this man for that, for how he treats his wife. I love how he parents. He makes his kids uncomfortable like I do. Like he does embarrassing things. I love his effort, the grind, relationship goal, not the body. He doesn't check off there, but it's okay. He's working on it. He walks. He be walking. Okay. He trying to eat right. All right. He be doing all of those things. Kev on stage and his wife, couple goals for sure. I think they represent the Black community well.
I think they represent the Black community well. I like Kev on stage.
And his wife will pop out on you.
I like his wife. I love her fashion. I think she's very talented.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know them like that, so they're not on my list.
That's crazy. So you're not trying to put Kev on stage on the list?
I'm not.
What?
I don't know. I'm not.
You better have some people on this list then.
I've not consumed their content in the way that you have to really know them.
Why haven't you?
To know them, because that's not on my algorithm.
I'm going to send you every reel he puts out now.
I don't need you to.
You're going to get, him and his wife are going to be, every time they do something together, I'm sending it to you.
I don't need
They're going to flood. I'm going to take over your algorithm.
That's cool. I'll do that with Tamia and Grant.
No, don't do that.
Right? If that's what we're doing, I can do that as well. I don't know.
So we're not putting.
I don't think I've ever even seen their children. I don't know. I didn't know that how many kids they got?
2. They have boys.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
Let's just that's crazy. Let me just say that. All right.
On.
But so we're not putting Kev. They didn't make the list?
No, I rock with them. They're nice. I like them. I think they represent the Black community well.
You're being petty.
I'm not.
You're doing get backs.
I'm
no,
not.
For sure. For the Tamia thing and Grant Hill.
You didn't put Devale and Khadeen on there either.
They're in my honorable mention right now. They might come back.
Kevin and his wife.
Okay, well they both might make it. Let's
honorable
see.
Mention.
Okay.
Hold on, isn't it my turn?
Yes, go ahead. I don't even want to hear yours now.
You don't want to hear about the disrespect. I'm going to go with Boris and Nicole Ari Parker. Okay. This is, first of all, looks-wise, yes. Both of them. Beautiful.
Yes.
Gorgeous.
I agree.
Beautiful children.
Yes.
Wonderful careers.
I've never seen their kids, though.
Wonderful.
Well, I've seen the picture.
I've seen, exactly.
A picture.
Wonderful careers. I'd see, this is where it gets murky, though, because you were like, they haven't professed to be believers. I don't know a lot of celebrities that have. So I don't know.
But that's why the ones that have are at the top of my list.
That could be. That's
Sierra and Kev.
I mean, I love God and I do, but I don't know. Unless they came out, like I ain't putting Beyonce and Jay-Z on the list. Unless they came out and said like, this ain't it.
They didn't make my list either.
Okay,
Beyonce
so
and Jay-Z.
Regardless, though, I can't not say that Boris and Nicole aren't believers. I don't know.
Okay, but what else?
But I think what speaks to that, because the Bible tells us that you can tell them by their fruit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so speaking of, because have you seen anything that was not the fruit of God? Right.
No, not
so
toxic.
Because I don't have anything contrary to that, then I don't use that as a point of contention. Like I think they could be.
No,
right?
I rock with my man. I like that he speaks different languages and
yes, they have amazing chemistry together.
Yep,
I've seen them together.
I love that they did a show together and they had the car ride and all of that stuff. I like
super successful. Also have longevity.
Yes,
they were married. I want to say the early 2000s.
Yeah.
Just like Grant Hill and Tamia were from the 90s.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just saying longevity. I bring longevity. They have a lot. They have a lot that's going for them. And so that's why, like, they are a great testament to Black love in America. That's what I'm going for. Yep.
Okay, I don't know okay, let me just go to mine because I can't put them on the list just yet. Savannah. That's a good man, Savannah. And LeBron.
Is that the Savannah they were talking about when people say that?
So it's from Savannah. It's from a movie, but then people started referencing her.
Because
I can't remember the movie. That's a good man.
I got a good man, Savannah. But I don't know where it came from for real. So
I think it was from what's the movie where she set the man's stuff on fire?
No, really? From Waiting to Exhale?
Waiting to Exhale. Didn't it come from there?
I don't know.
Okay, we'll look it up. We'll look it up. But I'm going with LeBron James and Savannah.
Mm-hmm.
Again, now, he is maybe thank God, but I don't know that.
Also, according to that, he's not going to make it on the list.
He's a believer in that. Well, Barack is on the list, so. So, but he is thank God. Now, as far as what he's done for, Black people, it's just him coming into NBA at 18 years old. There's no any type of drama around his relationship. I also look at his longevity in the NBA, the discipline that he has with his own body, and the discipline that he has had with his career, the investments, the investment mind. The same people that he came up with are the same people that he put in position to win and grow, the same brothers, and help them with their families, and not handouts, but actually putting them in roles where they can grow, as individual men. I love that. And then how he treats his wife, how she supports, handshakes, all of that stuff. I saw an interview where he talked about, they had a conversation, and he was like, "Look, I'm gonna do this. You hold me down here." And she held him down when it came to the kids and the family and all of those things. And that it was there because now when we look at their kids, Bronny's in the NBA with his father.
Right.
Bryce, the school, he's in college, full ride. He's definitely probably be a NBA contender and all that stuff. Their daughter, so there is so much there that is just very powerful. I'm rocking with them. They're on my list.
It was in this moment that I realized that I may have some pettiness. With regard to my ranking of the couples. Because what I am about to say about this couple is similar to what I said about Kev. However, they go on my list. So I don't know Savannah. I don't know anything about Savannah. I only know her name because she was in Cardi B's song. I don't know Savannah.
Oh my goodness.
But let me tell you, I don't know their children either. I did know he had a son named Bronny that's in the NBA. That's all I know.
Oh my God.
I didn't know they had a Bryce and a daughter. Like I don't see their content.
Who did you pick then?
My list has already been up and done. I had my 5, they've come through. So I didn't know they had these children. I don't know them like that, right?
Okay.
So if I were going off of that information, it would be taking your word and running with it and saying that is what it is.
Which is very valuable.
Yeah. Very powerful because I value and trust, what you say. Okay. However, the pettiness in me and why they're actually going to be on the list.
Okay.
I value that they are a strong Black couple.
Okay.
In a world and in a time.
And he's opened up a school, In
a world and in a time where I feel like Black couples are not always presented in the positive light, where both individuals in the relationship are Black.
Yes.
Not presented in a positive light.
Yes.
They've done a good job of showing what quality Black relationships can look like.
Especially him being in the NBA.
The same way that Grant Hill and Tamia did.
We gotta,
because he was in the NBA.
I don't know if while they were dating.
Who? Grant Hill?
If he was in the NBA while they were
Grant
dating.
Hill?
Yes.
Grant Hill was in the NBA while him and Tamia were dating.
Oh, okay. I didn't
they met while he was in the NBA.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Regardless, though, and they were in their 20s. I just want to say. So they were young. Okay. But also, they've done a good job. And this is also the pettiness in me, because this is where I was talking about the petty. Besides, I always say that LeBron is one of my favorites as far as basketball. And we have this constant debate on whether it's Kobe or LeBron. And I often go to LeBron. I took my talents to South Beach. When LeBron went to South Beach,
Kobe.
I took my talents to South Beach.
In the freaking
when LeBron
USA.
went to South Beach. Okay, so I was right there with you, Bronny, just so you know. So he's on the list.
He's not, Bronny's his son. No.
That's what I call him. Okay? That's my homeboy. You don't even know. I got all these friends. You don't even know.
Okay, so are they on the list? We have 3 on the list. We have Barack and Michelle.
Sierra and Russell, LeBron and Savannah.
Okay, cool. All right. I just went, so your turn.
No, you got to go again because I'm done. You threw my other ones down.
Okay.
Devale and Khadeen and Nicole and Boris were the 2 I had.
Okay, well, I got Kev, Barack. Okay, and my only other one is Nelly and Ashanti.
No, they're an example. I love that their love story came back together. I love that they are now married and they got kids.
You didn't even let me get it out.
They are an example of the drama and the toxicity and the recovery. We're still in that season. So I don't know that you're not going on my list for couple goals. You might break up in 2 years. I don't know.
Okay. All right. We ain't even got to talk about them. Okay, let me replace them. I want to replace them.
With Devale and Khadeen?
No, we have 3. Oh, you know what? I'm cool with them making the list.
Okay, that's
so they're number 4. I'm cool. I rock with them.
Okay.
So I'm rock with them. I just wanted to I had to make sure I got some other people through first. Okay. I'm gonna let me bring in one of my honorable mentions that truly helped out our marriage in a huge way. Listening to my man every single day. He's the reason why I'm ironing your clothes today. Okay.
You ironing my clothes today?
My guy. And if you don't put him on the list, I'm going to call him right now. I'm going to tell him. Because he likes you a lot. He always talk about melodies from heaven. All that stuff. So, my man, E.T. the hip hop preacher and Didi.
Answer your question.
Believer. Okay. Phenomenal man. Phenomenal husband, has led so many men to start being more leaders in their own household. He honors his kids. All right. He bought a house in another state for his wife just because she could not deal with the cold, her body, because of the what is it? MS, because she has MS. So my man bought her another crib in another state. Not only that, but he was our first big client. And then after that, after we worked with him, my man then shouted us to the masses of like, yo, this is who we work with. This is what we do. He's very instrumental in our career and all of that stuff. So, and Didi, I've only heard her speak like 4 times. So, that's who I'm going with.
So what you didn't have to do was start with your threat.
No,
that's what you didn't have to do.
I'm an audio record with you, whatever you say.
What you didn't have to do was start with your threat. Because then whatever I say is under duress.
It is.
So therefore, it wouldn't be used in a court of law. If I say yes or no, neither way, it wouldn't be used in a court of law because you threatened me to call him on FaceTime.
Well, I wasn't going to FaceTime him, but I was going to call him.
Anyway, I agree with what you said. I love Didi, okay?
Yeah.
E.T. was the first person to help me see and understand that, aside that the Bible says it, I was wonderfully and perfectly created in God's image, right? Sure. And the way that I am created was divine and intentional, and it's good. Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, for sure.
That revelation was mind-blowing for me and my career and my life as a woman and a mother. So in that, like, there's no way that I could say no.
Okay.
I love him. I love her. I love their children.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's 5.
Okay. That's the 5 that we're going with.
Barack and Michelle, Sierra and Russell, LeBron and Savannah, Devale and Khadeen, and E.T. and Dee.
Yes. Okay. And then we're going to have 2 honorable mentions.
Okay.
That we have to.
Okay.
We got
Grant Hill, Tamia.
Yep. And
Kevin Melissa.
And his wife. Yep.
Okay.
So those are our 2 honorable mentions. So we got our top 5 with 2 honorable mentions. Let's go to the commercial, but then I want to talk about, one, who would we go out to dinner with? But 2, I just want to do like a rapid fire of why didn't you pick certain other people in the list.
We only got a few minutes.
Well, we got to move quickly then. Yo, what's going on, world? So first of all, I hope you all are enjoying the episode, but let me get a quick little break. I want to tell you all, as you all know, healing is a lifestyle. So we want to tell you real quick about Shackley. One of the things that we used to try to do is, y'all remember these? You remember these? Where you would try to fill up these and you have different bottles and you pick your Monday, your Tuesday, Wednesday. Well, we're done with that. With Shackley, all right, and my vitamins, look at this. Prepackaged. And here's the dope part about Shackley. They're whole food vitamins, meaning they will actually spoil. Whereas you buy stuff off the shelf and it's filled with all type of metals and dyes and all of those things. Well, this is actually whole food, natural. And this is just for me. This is the vitalizer just for me. And guess what? We have this for each one of our kids as well. Our kids, prepackaged every day. Okay? Even has their name on it. So, boom, we rip it off. Another one comes out. Every single kid has one. Our entire family rocks with Shackley. It's rare that you're gonna even see me get sick. Not just for my vitamins, but because, you know, I'm living a healthy lifestyle. And we want to help you all do the same thing. We put a link below just for you. Go ahead, check out our Shackley store. Also, we have things like, for y'all that are trying to get your protein in, Shackley got you. Okay? We do a 5-day protein reset. Our family is all about Shackley. And your family should be too. I mean, if you want to keep them healthy. Let's get back to the episode.
Okay, so welcome back.
Yeah.
And what are we heading to first?
Let's talk about just like, but
look.
He said, "Don't be out here."
Can you not parent me and go through the thing?
It's not
and tell me what to
parenting.
do?
I'm making sure you're aware.
What are
you're doing it.
I'm aware.
You're doing it subconsciously.
I'm aware.
So I'm making sure that he knows. Don't mess up the recording. All right.
You got 10 minutes.
Okay, listen. So first of all, let's talk about who would we actually want to go on a double date with for dinner out of our top 5.
Okay, to review: Barack and Michelle, Sierra and Russell, Devale, Khadeen, Savannah, LeBron, and E.T. and Dee.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Devale, Khadeen.
I knew you were going to say them.
Because that's my friend.
I knew you would say them. Okay?
So then you should say them. If you knew I would say them, you should say them.
I knew you would say them.
Especially, like, I think y'all would have so much in common. And the business savvy, like...
I believe that would be some great conversation.
Amazing conversation.
No, I'm a rock there. I can do that.
So if you can tag Devale and Khadeen in this episode and let them know, we would love to go
with them. It's not that serious.
Yeah, no, it is. Like,
or we can do a collaboration episode with them.
We could, but also like we're friends, so she should know.
Okay, cool. So. Boom, that's who we're going on a double date with. Let us know who y'all top 5 is. And then as you and your spouse, which one of your top 5 would you actually go on a double date with? Y'all can put that in the comments below. All of that stuff. But rapid fire. Let me just ask. Rapid fire. And then we're going to do our little wrap up.
Okay, rapid fire. Who we wouldn't choose or why we didn't?
Why they didn't make your
list?
Like
I said, Beyonce and Jay-Z. I think that they have the longevity aspect. They have the success aspect, right? I think the faith aspect is in question, though. I think that as we've had personal discussions, you know, Beyonce has started out and talked about God a lot, right? But then to now have progressed into singing about other deities and different things like that.
For sure.
I can't rock with all that. I don't know where you stand. So I can't do that.
Yeah, that kind of.
Also, they did have the drama in the elevator. We don't know what toxicity is happening behind closed doors.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just let y'all be. Y'all got beautiful kids though.
I rock with how they treat your kids. I don't really know them as a couple.
Exactly.
I know them as individuals.
Well, you barely know them as individuals because they are very closed off, which is fine because they protect their space.
Exactly. So I can't say that's a couple goal if I don't necessarily see you as a couple. I don't even see them as a couple for real.
True.
I know that they're married. I know they have kids, but I don't see them as a couple. And that's no knock to them. I just don't. Yeah. Okay, cool. Why didn't you pick Sterling, K. Brown, and Ryan Michelle?
So I don't know.
Sterling's your guy.
I don't know them as a couple.
You listen to their podcast?
I do listen to their podcast, and I know I'm learning a lot about them.
Okay.
But I don't know them like that, so I don't know. I like their story, what I've heard of them so far. Yeah, but I just don't know them like that.
I didn't know that he was married.
It's not as strong.
So I didn't even know he was married. Yeah. But I like him as an actor. Yeah.
I mean, first of all, you say Sterling is my guy. I watched K. Michelle before Sterling.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What was she doing?
It was a movie in the 90s or early 2000s. But I've been watching her on TV for a long time.
Okay. Your other girl. Oh, no. Yeah, Viola Davis and Julius Tennant.
I love Viola. I read her book. That's how I learned of Julius.
For sure.
I just don't know.
I didn't know she was married.
All these people. Sorry to that man.
But
I didn't know she.
I didn't know. But I like her. I let me say this. I like what she stands for. I like what she does. I like how powerful she is as a Black woman.
Yeah.
I love her independence.
Yeah.
I love that she
work together.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I love that she roots for other people.
She does. She's an amazing person.
That's
from what I see online.
And then her story, from what you were telling me about reading the book. But I didn't know she was married, so that's why I was like, I can't pick them. Denzel and Paulette Washington.
Listen, I love so I feel like Denzel and Paulette are what Jay-Z and Beyonce tried to model their relationship behind, because you don't see or hear nothing about Denzel and Paulette
for sure,
other than you'll see them on a carpet together, or you'll see them at an event. I like what I see. Yeah, you just don't know much about them.
Yeah, for sure. So
I was surprised that his son is now acting in movies. I said, that boy, he looks and acts just like Denzel.
No, for sure.
That's his son.
There are times when you can hear his son and be like, bro, you your daddy's son, bro. You your daddy's son. So do they get honorable mention or anything? Or
I would give it to him. I just don't know them like that.
Okay. Angela Bassett and Courtney B. Vance.
They were a lot in the media and in the news in the early to mid 2000s. You just don't hear about them as much anymore. Right. Are they still married? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I didn't even know she was married.
Okay.
Yeah. So I know them individually.
Oh my gosh.
But I didn't know they were married to each other until, we had this conversation. So, okay, cool. And then here's one I really want to know. I think you kind of said it, but Nelly and Ashanti, why did you? Why you?
You think I kind of said it? So, the messiness of the relationship, the cheating.
You mean the love story of
the messiness of the relationship, the cheating, knowing what we've seen in the news and in social media about Nelly's relationships and all of that kind of thing. I was rooting for Ashanti, have loved her from the beginning. And so I'm excited that they were able to get back together. I was rooting for them to get back together. Yeah. So I'm excited they were able to get back together.
I watched the show. Did you watch the show?
I did not. I was excited that they have started their
You ain't loyal. And you like Ashanti.
I seen a post the other day where she had a sign at the table that said Ashanti Haynes. I love that for her. I love it. But it's still early. And it's still early. Y'all just got back together.
Okay.
And Nelly ain't been tied down.
No, he sounds like he's
actually acting like he's 50 because it don't. Yeah,
I'll rock with them.
Yeah. So, but why didn't you say your favorite?
Who?
Will and Jada. Cause that's your guy. Like, we've read all the books, we watch the documentaries, we do all the movies, like, and Jada. Jada Pinkett is in this. We gotta go.
This is not the episode to bring up Will and Jada. I am very, very hurt by the situation. I love Will Smith. I'm gonna just keep it at that. He's been my favorite actor. All those things.
I think
that one hurt.
I think this is going to be an amazing comeback story and season.
He's already back.
Hold on. Amazing comeback story in season for him. I don't feel like he is fully back, but what I'm thinking of, the thing that came in my head is they did this documentary on Diddy, and they do all these quick documentaries. Who did the documentary on the rise and downfall and ascension of Will Smith? Because he rose.
What downfall?
Well, the downfall started with their entanglement, and then everything just kind of broke down after that. Because that's when Chris Rock happened.
I think that's
when all the things happened.
We could talk about it in a different episode. Because there's so much I want to say, and you're giving out false information right now. Like, I can't live with the defamation. I can't open up the way I want to about it. And it's like.
So let's close. Yeah. At the end of the day, couples goals isn't about becoming another couple.
For sure.
It's not, right?
No, not at all.
It's about becoming the healthiest version of your relationship.
Absolutely.
Whatever it may be, right?
Yeah.
So as we've been alluding to, tell us in the comments, tag us, send us DMs. Let us know which Black celebrity couple you would have picked and why. Who's in your top 5?
Yeah, for sure. And I just want to make sure you understand, when we're saying couple goals, again, reiterating, it's not about becoming them. It's about there are parts of their relationship that match. Yeah, you admire and that match the values or the things that you want to see in your own personal relationship. That doesn't mean that now you start to compare your relationship, but more so it's about, hey, I love the way they do business together and they were able to come together and do this project. I want to bring that to our marriage and have us do a project together and not just talk about it. And I see that it can be done. So you just gave me an example that, like, for me, if I see it, I know it can be done, right? If I see it in my head or if I see it in person or whatever, but you just showed me that a married couple can come together in agreement and build something incredible. I want to bring that same type of vibe and principles to our marriage. Yep. So that's what I mean by couple goals. So,
yeah. Work behind the vows. See y'all next time.
Let go.